Hello children, how are you all? Today I am here on a special request because some of my students wanted to understand a very beautiful poem called Ode to Autumn. Now here children, I just wanted to tell you or just to brief you about the background of this poem. Okay, you must know that this poem is written by John Keats. Okay, and John Keats was born in England. He was an English poet. Alright, now you have to understand that the climatic condition in India and in England, they are completely different. What do you mean by ode? Ode is basically, it's a lyric poem. Lyric poem is a praise, a song of praise. When you like something very much, it's not necessary that it's about a person. It can be about anything. So if you like something very much, which is very dear to you, or which you feel that, oh, I am in an awe with this thing, then when you write about that thing, you can write it in the form of a lyric poem. So John Keats is believed to be in fascination with autumn, because he feels that all the other seasons, they get their due share of appreciation, but somehow he feels that everybody feels that autumn is having a lot of dullness. But through this poem he wants to show it to the readers that it's not like that. Autumn has its own beauty, and the poet through his poem is trying to show us the beauty of the season autumn. Now here, lyric poem is something which expresses the personal emotions. Okay, the personal feelings of a person can be expressed through a lyric poem, which is nothing but an ode. Now this is an ode to autumn. The emotional, the feelings about the season autumn. Okay, so now autumn is a season which comes after summer, and it is there till the onset of winter. Now you have to understand that the earth is divided into two hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So the season of autumn in different parts of the world are they come in different months. So when we talk about England, where this poem is written, the autumn season starts from September to November. So the summer season, it ends in the month of say August, and then from September to November the autumn season starts. Alright, now the climatic condition of that particular region is very cold. Okay, it's the temperature is very low, and that is why when the summer season is approaching, people actually wait for summers to come so that they can get a bit of warmth around them. Alright, so this poem is a very beautiful poem, and I want you to understand each and every line of this. So that is why I am going to make 3 videos. In my first video, which is this, I am going to explain to you stanza 1. Alright, and in this poem, the 3 stanzas in the lyric poem, the first stanza, the second stanza and the third stanza, they all are completely different, and the only thing that is common is the season autumn. Okay, so let's take the first stanza, which says that season of mist and mellow fruitfulness, close bosom friend of the maturing sun, conspiring with him how to load and bless with fruit the vines that round the thatch eve runs, to bend with apples the mossed cottage trees, and fill all fruits with ripeness to the core, to swell the gourd, to plump the hazel shells with a sweet kernel, to set budding more, and still more, later more flower for bees, until they think warm days will never cease, for summer has overbrimmed their clammy cells. Now here, the first stanza, it's talking about the autumn. It's talking to the autumn season directly. The poet is trying to say that, oh season of mist, you are the season of mist and mellow fruitfulness, where everything has come to its peak. All the fruits are ready to ripe and all the flowers are ready to bloom. Everything has reached its maximum growth. So the season of mist, O autumn, the season of mist and mellow fruitfulness, close bosom friend of maturing sun. So now imagine that in the autumn season, this is the only period when the sun is going to last longer. After that, when the winter comes, the duration of the day is going to reduce, and that is why the autumn and sun are considered to be working together in the season, in these 2-3 months, to do the best they can to ripe the fruits, to increase all the things, to increase the growth around them. And that is why it is saying maturing sun. So something which matures is now has reached to its maximum level. And conspiring with him how to load and bless. Now autumn, the poet is talking to the season autumn, and it is saying that you are conspiring with the sun, because you both are going to leave soon, and as soon as the winter comes, you both are going to leave us. So that is why you both are together conspiring with each other. Together you are a team, and you are thinking that let us load and bless everything around us so that it can grow to its maximum. With fruit the vines that round the thatched eave runs. So you vines here is the bale, okay, all the creepers which run on the roofs and on the walls, they have little fruits on them. So they are saying that let's load them with fruits. And to bend with apple the mossed cottage trees, and all the apple trees, let us make the apple tree full with apples, as many apples as possible, and fill all fruits with ripeness to the core. Let us not leave even one fruit, single fruit which is not ripe. Let's make all the fruits ripe to their best, to make them all juicy and ready to eat. To the core means till the inside of that fruit. Let's make everything ripe, okay? To swell the gourd and plumb the hazel shells. So not even the apple, not even the fruits, even the vegetables, let us grow them to their maximum. And plumb the hazel shell. Now hazelnut, you must have heard hazelnuts. So hazelnut, let's swell them up, let's grow them as well and fill them with that hazelnut. The sweet kernel, the taste of that hazelnut is very sweet. So let's fill that sweetness in that hazelnut and set budding more. Let more and more flowers bloom one after the other. And still more. Keep growing the flowers, keep blooming the flowers. Let us do this together, autumn and sun. Let us do this together. And the bees should think that there is no scarcity of flowers. They should get as many flowers as possible to draw the nectar out of it, until they think warm days will never cease. Cease means to stop. So we'll just bloom the flowers so much, we'll just grow the flowers one after the other, so that the bees also will think that, oh, the season is not never going to end, and let us enjoy to our fullest. For summer has overbrimmed their clammy cells. So now what do you mean by brim? You must have seen that when we fill the glass, the edge of that glass is called, when the water is still the edge of the glass, we'll say that the water has reached till the brim. It's brimming water. And then that is why it is saying that the whole, the honey, the beehive, all the small combs that are where the bees are producing honey, it's all overflowing. Overbrimming means it's coming out of the edges. It's all ready to ooze out honey. Okay, so this is how the first stanza talks about the poet John Keats. He's trying to say that autumn and sun, you together have conspired to make everything around you ready and ripe. So I hope you have understood stanza 1. In my next video, I'll be sharing the meaning of stanza 2. Till then, you just go through the first stanza line after line, and if you feel that you have any doubts, I'm always ready to explain. Thank you.